What is up, everybody? Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and ladies and gentlemen, I have some great news for all of you that own Sacred Shards, right? So, how you guys probably know, every second week we have a 2x on a specific shards. Every other second week we have a 10x on specific champions. Well, I just want to tell you guys, this weekend right here, we're gonna have probably the best summoning event we ever had in this game. Honestly, hands down, the champions we have on these 2x with a 10x included are insane, guys. So if you're getting Sacred Shards, save them. If you have a chance to push it and try to get a Sacred Shard from some missions or anything like that, do your best to put your hands on those Sacred Shards and save them for this weekend, guys, because this summoning event honestly is insane because the champions are some of the best champions in the entire game, man. So Plarium just announced this Friday we're planning to launch a 2x event to summon legendary champions from Sacred Shards. This event will be live for 72 hours. As usual, guys, you know how it kind of works the situation with this. Let me just bring actually up the Discord on the screen right here. Then on Saturday, we're planning to launch a 10x event to summon Mashalet from Sacred Shards. So you heard it right, guys. You're gonna have a 2 chance to summon a legendary chance. So that brings a 12% chance to summon from Sacred Shard a legendary and a 10x chance to summon Mashalet. So for whoever doesn't have that champion, guys, I just want to tell you, he is amazing, right? You can do crazy stuff in Clan Boss, great for Arena. He is such a powerful champion. Just thinking about Mashalet now, how he used to be before the buff. Man, he used to be so bad. But right now, honestly, is absolutely insane. He's such an amazing champion. 2-to-1 ratio, Clan Boss teams. A god for Faction Wars, for example. Amazing for the Doom Tower as well. He has such a powerful kit with the Fear, increased speed, increased crit damage, the Leech, the attacks. Overall, I just think Mashalet is an amazing champion. Then, that will be active for 24 hours. So, on Saturday, guys, starting from the morning, which is like, what, 9 o'clock GMT time, if I'm correct. That's when it comes in play. The 10x for Mashalet will be active. Then, 24 hours from there. On Sunday, we're also planning to launch a 10x event to summon Duchess Lilith from Sacred Shards. This will be active for 24 hours. Like, man, if this is not the best summoning event we ever had in this game, shoot me right now, because I don't believe you. Trust me when I'm telling you that Duchess is one of my favorite champions. She's the most powerful reviver in the game, in my opinion. Honestly, Duchess, she is amazing. But let me show you some of the champions, how I have them built, right? Let's actually go here at champions. I do have 2 Duchesses. Would I try to get a third one? Like, at how good she is, probably I would try to get a third Duchess. Yeah, she's just amazing. Like, you can definitely have 3 different builds on Duchess. You can use one for Clan Boss. Amazing for the Doom Tower. Is great to run with combo, to combo her with Seer, for example, because of the buffs she offers. Just generally, man, Duchess, I love her. Let's have a quick look at the skills first, then we're gonna talk about the build. So, her A1 attacks 1 enemy 2 times, then places a shield buff equal to 10% of this champion's max HP for 2 turns on this champion and the ally with the lowest HP. Damage based on defense, so the A1 is pretty good as well. It can come in a clutch with that little shield that she offers. But then her A2, guys, Shroud of Souls, right? On a 4-turn cooldown fully booked, places a 50% increased attack buff, a block debuffs buff on all allies for 2 turns, places a perfect veil buff on all allies except this champion for 2 turns. So we all know Perfect Veil has a lot of damage reduction, right? Then immunity for 2 turns, increase attack, 3 buffs from here. This right here is making it perfect with the Seer. Her A3 on a 4-turn cooldown as well, revives all dead allies with 70% HP, places a Veil buff on all allies except this champion for 1 turn, places a 15% continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns. And she only needs 2, 3, 8 books, right? Like, that's what a legendary champion looks like. Feels legendary, it is legendary, and it doesn't require a million books. So pretty much you're gonna be able to book her pretty quick as long as you have a few books saved up. I really wish, man, all of you have Sacred Shards and all of you are gonna get Duchess because she's so amazing. I think she is my favorite champion in the game, honestly. Then the passive decreases the damage taken by all allies from AoE attacks by 25%, 15% from bosses. Amazing for clan boss, how I specified already. Super powerful for the Doom Tower. Probably one of the strongest champion for arena defense. Great for offense as well. And just generally good for dungeons as well. We do have her aura as well. Increases ally speed in all battles by 19%. So currently I have 2 Duchesses, how I specified. Both maxed. I am using both of them day to day. Now, this one right here is on a Swift Parry and a Resistance set, right? And probably some of you guys that are newish to the game are like, how can you have 124k power on one champion when I have that on my entire account or on my whole team? Well, is a resistance built on this Duchess, more or less. So it's a Swift Parry set. Total stats on her, guys, we have 63,000 HP, 1.7k attack, 4.7k defense, 229 speed, 32 crit rate, 110 crit damage, 657 resistance, and no accuracy. She doesn't require accuracy for anything, right? I'm gonna show you all the pieces of gear. Some glyphs would be actually great on her. This is the weapon right here, especially speed glyphs, you know. We have the helmet, shield. This one right here, if would have been a defense percentage instead of crit rate, would have been perfect for her. Then we have the gauntlet, defense gauntlet, resistance chest piece. This is a nice chest piece, double roll on speed, defense. Shame this is not a HP percentage, would have been much better. Or this flat defense actually would have been a better choice to be a HP percentage with a roll on it. Would have been the creme de la creme. You see the glyphs maxed, you see the difference of glyphs, 8%, 8, 750, almost 40 max as well. The glyphs make such a huge difference on your build, man. Like, these stats right here, to remove this is actually a big kickoff, right? And imagine having similar like this on every piece of gear, right? That boosts the stats on your champion by 30% at least, right? Then we have the boots, defense boots, double roll on speed, 1 on resistance. More glyphs here would have been awesome. A HP percentage as well, and a flat HP instead of this attack would have been perfect. We have the ring right here. Again, double roll on attack, which is a bit of a it could have been a quadruple HP. Wow. Or roll on defense, or flat HP better than this attack, because we don't need attack on this champion. I just want to tank her more and more, you know. But unfortunately, it rolled me attack, so I gotta use what I got. I have a defense amulet, double roll on resistance, double on flat HP. Pretty good. I gotta max that flat HP there. And then we have a resistance banner. The banner is pretty bad as well. I don't have a defense percentage on it, and is only a rare, right? So I have double roll on speed, but single roll on HP and no defense. That as well can actually boost the stats on the champion by a lot as well. Masteries on the champion, guys. We have a defense and support tree now, because this is a resistance build, more or less, is a unshakable as tier 6, right? If no, probably I would take timely intervention. Even though the other one I don't have timely intervention, because I am changing her in between resistance and non-resistance depending what sort of things I feel on that respective day, you know. But masteries kind of like this. This is a very important mastery regardless now, guys. Mighty Endurance decreases the damage received by 10% if this champion has stun, sleep. We're talking about sleep here, especially for arena, because a lot of Chimars are coming in play in arena. So having this mastery on most of your tanky champions is huge. Because before we weren't really running it, you know, everybody was going either on blast proof or was going on rejuvenation, going down different paths. But I feel like Mighty Endurance right now is absolutely a must on most of your champions that are meant to tank. Then my next Duchess on a shield set. So I used to run different sort of defenses for arena, right? And I needed somebody to be on a shield set to counter hegemons, right? She maybe wasn't the best choice necessarily, because I don't have Swift Parry on her, and that kind of makes her a bit vulnerable. But on a shield set, I can tell you, it caught off guard so many people. Like, I've been having a Duchess on shield for more than half a year now. Probably not many people used a Duchess on shield ages ago, because everybody went for Swift Parry, no? But this was such a good counter against Hegemon tips. The rest of the champions that had Swift Parry was pretty hard for Hegemons to come and just nuke down a Duchess that's that fat, you know? So she survived, while the rest of the team maybe survived from Swift Parry. If not, she revived, and we clapped the teams over and over and over again. Like, I remember having the same guys attacking me multiple times over and over again, you know? But that's Duchess right here. Total stats on this one, we have 113k HP, guys, 3.3k defense, 240 speed, 15 crit rate, 105 crit damage, 365 resistance. Now, it's only a bit of resistance, but it's enough to actually work against the champions that can land a provoke on you, like a Krisk that doesn't have higher accuracy or anything like that. For champions that kind of don't have insane amount of accuracy, you know, and you can just counter them a bit like that. Now, masteries on this one, I have pretty similar with the other one. I'm not using her that much in arena at the moment though. So I have Cycle of Magic, I have Lasting Gifts, I have Lore of Steel here. Now, I'm using this one a bit more, honestly, in the Doom Tower, and she was part of my Fire Knight team, right? So that's kind of the masteries I had on her, but honestly, I would probably prefer to take Timely Intervention instead of Unshakable on this one. So that was my Duchess. Now, talking about Mr. Mashalid, I'm not really using him at the moment. I changed some builds on him because I wanted to test some things in Clan Boss, so he's ungeared at the moment, unfortunately, guys. But let's have a quick look at the skills. So we have the A1, Bloodsucker, attacks one enemy, heals this champion by 30% of the damage inflicted, while will then attacks enemies under Leech debuffs, right? So he requires 5 books in here. If you have Leech on all the team, this will become an AoE skill. The A2, Tornado, on a 3-turn cooldown fully booked, 1 book required in here. That's a total of 6 books, right? 6 or 7? 6. Places a 30% increased speed and a 30% increased crit damage buff on all allies for 2 turns. The buffs already are amazing, right? Then places a True Fear and a Leech debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. You really gotta find a balance when you're building this champion. If you're not designing him specifically for a clan boss, right? You want to give him the right amount of accuracy, crit damage, crit rate, speed. You might want to use him as a second champion to go after your Termiter booster. So you might want to make him fast with accuracy, full crit rate, and as much attack and crit damage as you can give him afterwards, you know. But you gotta make him fast, accuracy, to debuff the enemy team in arena, for example, you know. So many ways to use Mashalid, honestly. Then, on his A3, Open Wounds on a 3-turn cooldown. 3 more books in here, guys. That brings us up to a total of 9 books. Another legendary champion that feels legendary, and it's 9 books. Not 18, not 15, not God knows how many. Attacks one enemy, 100% chance of stealing all buffs from the target before attacking, places 100% heal reduction debuffs for 2 turns, also places 2 15% continuing heal buffs on this champion for 3 turns. Damage increases by 50% against targets that have no buffs. So building Mashalid, man, he can solo the Minotaur, he can solo some of the keeps, probably not the very high stages, the latest stages, but the lower ones, he can just create havoc. Honestly, Mashalid, such a powerful champion. And moving over to his aura, increases ally attack in dungeons by 34%. Superb champion. Again, I wish you luck to pull the champion for whoever doesn't have him. Such a game changer for any account. Honestly, I don't know why I'm not using him in Faction Wars at the moment, honestly, because he's so crazy, you know, so good. But how I said, I changed the build, so probably that was the main reason why I haven't. And how you guys can see, I do have masteries for clan boss on him, rather than nuker for arena. Of course, tier 6 can work. War Master for clan boss, Helm Smasher as damage dealer, Eagle Eye to get more accuracy while you're getting a higher speed, depending on how exactly you want to build the champion. But guys, again, that was all for this video. I just wanted to let you know, mentally prepare you, save your sacred shards. I know we only have a few more days, like Wednesday today, but hopefully that clan boss is going to treat you well. And even if it's only 1 shard, man, that's 1 chance to get one of these champions. It's the best chance you'll ever get, so save it. Don't open it today, don't open it tomorrow, don't open it Friday unless you already have the champions and you wouldn't want to get a dupe of these guys. But appreciate all of you guys watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe for more content, turn on notifications to see when we upload next, and I'll see you all soon on another video. Till then, peace out.